Okay, we start recording. And so I hope all can see my screen. I should go. Okay. Can you see my screen? Yes, no, no? Oh, why though?
Not yet, no.
Can you see it now?
No.
Okay, just please, because when I start sharing, I can't see the chat.
Yeah,
So
it's okay.
whenever, you didn't see it, just jump, unmute yourself and say, hey, we can't see your screen. Okay,
Okay.
let's start. So welcome back to Android Study Jam session. This is session 2, and this is the pre-year programming experience track. My name is Dana, and I'm a third-year student at Sydney program, Sheridan. In this session, we will be completing a few apps and few labs actually to create our first Android app. We will also learn about our about Android Studio app and its architecture. Okay, let's skip this. Yeah, so this is a recap for what we learned last session. We did basically like an introduction into Kotlin. We learned, some functions, how we declare variables, strings, classes. We did also some practice on collections. And we learned that Kotlin has a main function called fun, which is cool. Okay. Let me ask you why you are interested in building Android app. Huda, could you please unmute yourself and tell us why?
Yeah, I would like to learn how to create like mobile apps. It's actually mandatory course in the last year, so it's gonna be
Yeah,
fun to
true.
have like an overview about Android before we head into the last year.
That's true.
Thing.
It's also, to explore a new career path also. It's,
Yeah,
you know,
thanks,
something
Dana.
really needed. Cool. Anyone would like to share anything? Okay, let's move on. So basically, this study jam will let you build a few apps: Dice Roller app, About Me app, and Color My View app. The first will be a dice roller app, and it allows you to roll a dice when a button is clicked and get a random value each time. After that, I don't think we will do that together. I might leave you, to work on them at your own pace later. I will let you know where you can find them and where you can find the code base for each app. You can also, feel free to improve them, play around the code, add whatever you want, customize the app for especially like for About Me app. You can customize it for a friend, family member, or even your pet. And this app will introduce you to building UI layouts on Android, a key building block of app development. This is today's schedule. I don't think we're gonna run until 3 p.m. Let's see how things will go, and then we can decide. So let's start by jumping right into the concept. So this is Android Studio. I hope you all installed Android Studio from the last session. If not, I will give you enough time to, maybe 5 minutes to install it and set it up on your device. Android Studio is the official tool that professional Android developers use to build Android apps. There is a lot of functionality available in Android Studio to help you build your app. For example, there are templates to help you create your app, which can generate something like what you see in this screen, like a button, for example. You can also browse project files on the left hand. You can use the layout editor, to what? Yeah, to drag and drop UI component and create a layout for your app. Once you add a layout component, you can modify its attributes using the right hand side of the screen. We will explore all that when we start doing our lab, so don't worry now if you feel confused. That's okay. We will learn all that step by step when we completed our labs actually. This is also the Android emulator. After you install Android Studio on your computer, you will create a Hello World app. You will learn to run the app in the emulator, which emulates an Android device on your computer. The emulator allows you to test your app on different of devices and version of the Android platform. Also, there's a good funny things about that. You can, if you have a physical device like Android device, you will get the instruction in the lab to turn your app on your physical device as well. I have an iPhone, so I won't be able to do that. I can just play with the emulator device on my laptop. Then we will build an interactive roller app, and we will learn about the layout. A layout define the structure of the user interface in your app, and layouts in Android are made up of views and view groups. In a second, in the next slide. This is types of views that are provided by Android. Text view, of course, to for displaying text like hello world, hello everyone, anything you want. Image view for displaying images. That's pretty straightforward. And button to perform some actions when clicked. Send, submit, save, delete, something like that. To position one or more views on your screen, we use view groups. We can consider view groups as parents and the views inside it as its children. So we have frame layout when you have one view that you want to position on screen, linear layout when you have to display a row of views or a column of views, as shown in layout for more complex layout. We'll get a chance to play around with this in our lab. This is an example of text view elements. This is how it looks in the XML file. Um, it has an Android text value, and it has Android layout width and height. When we like wrap content means the text view will be as wide and as tall the content inside it. We define the UI layout in an XML, and this is one aspect of our app. We will also exploring other aspects of basics Android project, which includes an activity, resources, Android Manifest XML, and Gradle files. Activity is how a user interact with your app, and it takes care of creating a window to display your UI in it. Resources are the additional files and static content that your code uses, such as layout file, images, audio files, UI string, themes, and more. I will show you that in a second. Android Manifest.xml, it describes essential information about your app, such as the app package's name, component of your app, permission it needs access to. Android, this is the automate, the Android Gradle. It's the automate and manage. It's like a build system to automate and manage the build process for your app. You can configure the build by modifying Gradle file in your app, specify project dependencies, properties of your app, build, you know, variants and more. This is like just a quick overview of the anatomy of a basics app project. We will have more time to dive in and explore these files firsthand in our projects, in our labs. Actually, this is what I mean. And speaking of the courses, let's talk logistic. We will be working through the first three pathways of the Android Kotlin fundamental course on developerandroid.com. I will drop in the link on the chat. Feel free to go right now and let's start. Okay, this is the link. Hello, this is the link. If you don't have a profile, kindly create one. I'll give you like, I don't know, 2 minutes maybe. And let me know in the chat if you have installed Android Studio last session or not. If you don't, I can give you also like 5 minutes to do so. So we can all be on the same page. So this is the link. Okay, it's okay. Let's wait like for 5 minutes. Let us know when you install it. Or actually, you can go right now to the Android Study Jam, create a profile, and then click on Start Course. Go to Explore Unit 1. So the first path actually is to install Android Studio. You can follow the installation steps. It's here. So next, this is it. So you navigate to the Android Studio download page. You follow the instruction, keep the default configuration, and you're ready to go. Let's wait like 5 minutes maybe. If you need more time, just please type in the chat. Yeah, okay. Cool. Let us know when you're done. So we will be working on through the first three pathways of Unit 1. We're gonna build our first app and earn badges. Yeah, so this is where we are right now. This is our first pathway. So a pathway is defined as an ordered sequence of learning, such as to learn specific skills. Each pathway, you will take a quiz and you have a chance to earn a badge. There are three badges, three pathways of the course. You can save it to your developer profile. So feel free if do not import the setting. This is if this is the first time you install Android Studio on your device, you don't have to import anything. So just go for do not import setting. Welcome back, Huda.
Thanks, Dana.
How's going off here? Correct me if I pronounce your name incorrect. Oh, you should pick do not import setting. Oh, sorry for that. Okay. So like basically after installing your Android Studio, you will go next and then we're gonna start. So this is our next code lab where we will create our first app. Standard if you don't want. Yeah, standard is fine for now. You can change that later if you want. Keep it as standard for the meantime. Okay, that's cool. Okay. I will get mine ready. Okay, great. So this is Android Studio. you should be able to start a new project studio. You can see the main page here, and you get to choose a start new Android project studio. Then choose select an empty activity as I'm doing, and then name your project. Hello world. Keep the default configuration and then click finish. Oops. Yeah. Yeah, here it is. Take a couple minutes. Until all the files loaded, and then you will be able to see yeah, here we go. It's okay, it's installed. You should create. You should select empty activity. Something similar to this, the empty one. So this one. Okay, cool. And then name it Hello World under the name. Keep the default configuration, but make sure that the language is Kotlin, not anything else. And then click finish. Okay, so now if like in the project tab, browse to Android view. You can view your project folders in different way, but for the main purpose of this course, we will select Android. Inside the app folder, navigate to Manifest folder, and then you will find the Android manifest.xml file. So this file includes details that Android system needs in order to run your app. It includes the activity elements, if you can see it here. Da, 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 da. And also this is this intent filter element tell the Android where to start the app when the user clicks the launcher icon. You will learn about intent filter in the later code lab. This file also is the place where you would define any permission that your app needed. Permissions include the ability for your app to read phone contact, send data over the internet, or access hardware. This is where you declare the permission for all of this information. Now you can browse to Java folder. Oh wait, before that, let's go to resources. I'm gonna show you something. Yeah, this is this one. Let me close this one. Yeah, so in the resource folder, this RES folder holds the resources. Resources in Android are static content used in your app. Resources includes images, text, screen layout, styles, and values, and everything. So within the resource folder, you can expand the layout and then run to this activity underscore main.xml file. Your activity is usually associated with your UI file, and all are defined as an XML file. The layout file is usually named after the activity. In this case, so this is an activity file, and where's our main? Android manifest. So this is Android manifest.xml. I'm still learning with you also, guys, so bear with me here. Layout is activity. Where's the main activity file? Yep, here we go. Yeah, so if you go to Java folder and then you go to the com.example.hello world folder, you will find your main activity file. In the main activity file is the entry point of your app, and we will learn more about that in the next code lab. So the layout file is named after this file. So this is the main activity, and this is called activity underscore main.xml. So usually their names are associated. So let me go back here if you need anything else. Okay, you're all good. You have no questions. Stop me if you have a question. And then we will go here. You can explore the Gradle build system. You can read about it yourself at your own time on the task 5. So task number 5, explore the Gradle script folder. You can go and read about it there. So basically, Gradle is, as I told you, it's a build automation system that uses a domain-specific language to describe the app project structure and to automate your configuration and dependencies. So now let's go. We are here. So this is the Gradle script folder. Read it at your own. I guess you will be fine. You can find bunch of, tutorial on the internet on that part. Yeah, now let's run the emulator. So to run the emulator, you go to Tools, under AVD Manager. I have already one, but let's create a virtual device together. This is where you choose your device. So let's choose Pixel XL, Pixel 2, Pixel XL. So it is. Yeah, here it is. And then you go for next. And then you choose the system image. If for the purpose of this course, we will choose Pi. If you don't have it, download it. Hopefully It might needs like sometimes to be installed. It might need sometimes to be like few minutes to be installed. Um, if you have it already installed, feel free to choose it and, use it to run the virtual device. Okay, let me try to use the device that I have already installed. Here we go. Oh yeah, mine will show you more advanced things. Wait a second. Yep, so I'm going to run this here. I'll see if I can use the same device on a different app. Here we go. No, I can't basically, maybe because I don't know what the problem. Let me close. That's cool. So this is how the emulator will look like. You guys, you will have only the hello world displayed at the top. I don't know, mine is not working for now. Although I closed the My Dice Roller app. Now I'm getting an error. That's cool. There we go. Here we go. Yeah, so this is what you're supposed to see on your screen. So, yay! Problem solved. Hope you all are following with me. So if you have an Android device, such as phone or tablet, you can use your USB data cable to connect your Android device to your computer via the USB port, and then follow task number 7 instruction. So you will run your app on your Android device. If you follow the instruction, I don't have any tablet or phone. I can't show you that, unfortunately, but feel free to try it at your, whenever you have time to do that. So let me know if you were able to run the emulator, like Ophir, Dominique, Ayman, Kevin, Nathan. You all good? Yep. Huda. Yep. That's cool. So we can move to the coding challenge. Oh yeah, we did it actually. In the coding challenge, you will be just changing the hello world into happy birthday or something. So you will go to, yeah, so you will go to the activity main.xml, and then in the text view, you will change hello world into happy birthday, let's say, or whatever you want. Happy birthday. And then you apply the changes. Here we go. We have instead of hello world. Just navigate to code tab on your activity_main.xml file, and then you will change the text from into happy birthday, from hello world into happy birthday. And yay, you have completed your pathway number 1. In number 10 tab, there's like a bunch of link you can navigate to, and if you would like to learn more regarding developing Android app with Kotlin. Also, there's link to Gradle site if you would like to learn more about this build tool, this Android build that Android use. And feel free to click yeah, next we are actually here. This is a homework for you. And now we can go to basics Android app. Yeah, here we go. To the next code lab. I'm gonna close this. Also, by completing all these code labs, Google Developer Student will give you a certificate that you can, share it on your social media accounts, add it to your resume. Huda will give more details regarding this. She's the lead of the club, so I don't know who that, if you can add or give us more information, give them more information regarding the certificate.
Dana, thank you. So regarding the certificate, so if any students completed the labs for this course, he would be eligible to get the certificate. So if anyone would like to finish all the labs and maybe verify that with any of our workshop colleagues, he will be able to get his own certificate with his name.
Yay! I like the certificate. I'm looking for it as well. Can we get one? Like as a workshop lead?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, that's cool. Something to add on your resume, you know. Yeah, it is cool. I know. Okay, let's move on. Are you following, guys? Are you all good? Were you able to change hello word into happy birthday? I guess this is pretty straightforward if you like, if you are familiar with any programming language or you did any Java courses before. Yep, going good. That's cool. Thank you, Ayman. Let's move forward. Okay, so now what we are doing, planning to do is we're gonna improve our app to make it look like this. We're gonna add a button and we're gonna display number. I guess this is should be a random number. But first, let's explore the activity underscore main dot xml file, layout file. Let's examine the main activity file. So this is, so the main activity is an example of activity. The activity is a core Android class that draw the Android app user interface and receives input event. When your app launches, it launches the activity specified in the Android manifest.xml. So here, see, so here we have the name of the activity, and we will have everything under like all our activity inside this file. Like you can read more about that, of course, at your own pace. Explore all these files, their configuration, what they are doing. I'm I'm still learning them pretty much as you. So in this is our first Android study jam ever, so we all learning together. This is why it's, you know, interesting. Now let's start a new project and let's name it Dice Roller. So let's go to File, go to browse or navigate to New Project, empty one, and let's name it Dice Roller. Kotlin as a language, keep the default configuration, finish, and let's close this one. Yep, yes, terminate. Yep, here we go. So this is our Dice Roller app. Okay, that's cool. Here we are now, we are here. So in the main activity, you will notice that main activity class will extend the app compat activity. So the app compat activity is a subclass of activity that support all modern Android features while providing background compatibility with older version of Android to make your app available to the largest number of devices and users possibles. You need always to extend this file, this class in your app. We have also on create method. This is also, you may notice that activities do not use a constructor to utilize to initialize the project. Instead, a series of predefined methods they called life cycle method. One of those life cycle method is on create method, which you always override in your own app. We will learn about the life cycle method in a later code lab. Now, in our in the in on create method, we specify which layout is associated with the activity, and we inflate the layout. The set content view method does both things. So we have set content view. R basically is a class containing the definition of all resources of particular application package. It is in the namespace of application package. So R is a class generated with the symbols of all your resources in com package. Here we go. It's auto-generated. Also, you can read more about it if you would like. Let's focus now on our app. Okay, let's add a button. So let's go to resource folder and let's navigate to layout, and inside the activity dot underscore main dot xml file, let's go to code, and then we can add a button element. Here we go. So this is the, let's close it. Yep. So this is the button element that we will add. We will add an Android text attribute as well. Text, and let's say site role. For the layout width and height, we will use wrap content. Yeah, for both of them. Here we go. I don't know why I'm getting an error. Are you getting an error? Let's see if we run the app. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. I'm having a role. So basically what I did, I click um I press Alt and Enter in the Android text attribute, like pretty much Alt and Enter, and then and select extract string resources and change the name to role underscore label. So, oh no, I don't want to override it. So if you are confused, yeah, follow step 2, extract string resources. So click on the Android text attribute, press Alt Enter, and then change the resource name. Click OK. Let's go to values and string.xml. You'll find it. It's been created here. See? Okay, we add a button. Now let's style and position the view. Now the layout contains text view and button, as you see. Just I'm not sure. Oh no. Never mind, don't do. Are you getting an error under button? Is any one of you getting an error? Or like not an error, it's just red line. No, no one. Okay, let's see why. Okay, now we will add a view to this app that we have. The best thing to do is to go to task number 4, step number 3, copy paste the code that you have there. I'm going to do the same thing. And let's see what's going to change. I'm gonna delete this. This is what I'm doing. What happened here? Apply changes and restart activity. But you're still getting an error. Yeah, you have the red line too. I don't know why though. I'm having another error here. Uh, I'm not sure why. I don't need this. Let me add the text view code. Like, let's change the text view code, text view and button elements code. Copy them from your from task number 4, step number 3. Let's change everything as it says in the course, and then let's see if we're still getting an error. Oops. For the error disappear, I guess. No. Oh, cool. I don't have an error anymore. Oh, yes, I do. Okay. Let's reinstall and restart the app. Why it's... Okay, wait. Oh, okay, here we go. It worked. So basically add the code that provided to us under task number 4 inside your activity .xml layout file, and then you will get the position for your text and for your button. I guess, Sam, after copying everything there, the red line will be removed. Like, just go and copy whatever they have provided for us. and we will be good. So now we will add one more attribute to the text view. We will increase the size of our text. So we will do Android text size. Thirty. Oh, I mistyped Android. I have a typo here. There we go. Apply the changes and run. Compile and run your app. Here we go. Yeah, size, the text size is in. Okay. Okay, now the Kotlin code in main activity is responsible for defining the interactive parts of your app. So, such as what happens when you tap a button. To write a function that executes when the button is clicked, we need to get a reference to the button object in the layout in main activity. To get a reference to the button, we assign the button an ID in the XML file, and we use the find view by ID method in our code to get the reference to the view with a specific ID. So we're going to open, so we are in the same file. We will add Android ID to the button. Okay, so let's add Android ID, and then let's go equal at ID, and then role underscore button. Here we go. Okay, cool. So when we create an ID for a view in the XML file, Android Studio creates an integer constant with that ID's name in the generated R class. So if you names a view role underscore button, Android Studio generates and creates an integer constant called role underscore button in the R class. The at plus ID prefix for the ID name tells the compiler to add that ID constant to the R class. All the view IDs in your XML file must have this prefix. Now we're going to open our main activity. This is where we write the logic for our app. Inside the onCreate and after set content view, we will create a variable. So var role button, it's going to be button type equal find view by ID. And we're going to do r dot ID dot role button. There we go. Find view by ID. Why I'm getting an error here? Did I miss something here? Yeah, cool. So let's I'm gonna copy the code. What if I have a typo somewhere? Oh, okay. Okay. So let's use the find view. Let's highlight the button and then press Alt Enter. Okay, let's import it. So if you get an error, highlight the button after adding this line in your main activity file, highlight button and click Alt Enter and then import. Okay. So now in the same main activity file, after onCreate, let's create a private roll dice function. Okay, I will. Let's create private fun roll dice method inside the class, but after onCreate method. Outside the onCreate method, but inside your main activity class. Inside this method, we will we will add a line of code to display a text or toast when a roll dice is called. So let's display a toast dot make text. This, so it takes two argument, this button clicked. Here we go. Toast dot length short dot show. So this message is going to be shown when we click the roll button. But, oh. So, but we will, to assign the roll dice inside onCreate method, we should add a click handler to the roll button. Okay, so here, so this is the roll button. We will add a roll button dot set on click listener. Oops. Set on click listener. Will listen to roll dice function method. Sorry. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting. No. So I don't want to do that. So it should be toast hot make text remove this. There is an error here. Oh, okay. I figured it out. Okay, here we go. And this one should be goes here. Okay. Yeah. So, okay. And then now let's apply the changes. Nothing yet. Here we go. I'm not getting the message. Oh, I got it actually. Yeah, it worked. Okay. Here we go. When you click the button clicked, the message is shown. Yay, we made it work. Hopefully you all yeah, Huda, you got it. Okay, so now we're moving to task number 5. I guess task number 4 is completed. We compile and run our app, and each time you tap the button, a toast should appear saying that button clicked. Okay, now let's go back to our XML file, and we will change the hello word into what? Into dice rolled. Okay, where it is. Here we go. So in the text view element, we will change the hello world into dice rolled. Okay. Here we go. And then we will open the activity. Oh, we are in the activity XML. And we will add Android ID to the text view. So Android ID equal at ID, and we will name it result, in our case, result underscore text. Here we go. We will open then the main activity file, and inside the roll dice method, we will comment out the line that display the toast, and we will use find view by ID method to get reference to the text view by its ID. Assign the reference to the result text variable. So let's create uh, Give me 1 second. Let's open in the roll dice. Okay, in the roll dice, we'll comment out both line, and we will create val result text equal view, and then equal find view by ID, and this ID assign the reference to the result text variable. So we will do r dot id dot result text. Here we go. Let's do alt enter. Find view by ID. I'm still getting an error for some reason. Oh yeah, let's assign result text dot text equal dice dot. Still getting the same error. Text view. So in the main activity, we have val equal text. Let me check what I name. Let me copy this in case I'm having a typo, so and we didn't notice it. I don't know. So this is it. r.id find view by ID. Oh, okay. So this is should be it's not equal, it's colon. Okay. Cool. Okay, one more thing to do until and we can, wrap this session and finish this app is to generate a random number. So now dice rolled. Here we go. This is the text that we're getting reference to. I don't know if you guys getting something else, but I guess this is what we are supposed to in the meantime, let me go and check. Where we are. And here. Yeah, so compile and run. Note that load button now updates the text view. Okay, so now what we all have to do is to display a random number. So we need to add one more thing inside our roll dice method, which is a variable called random int. You can name it whatever you want. And we can use Catalan way of creating random number every time we click the roll button. Let's see if we. Yeah, and we should update. So instead of getting dice rolled, what we will do, we will call this variable and convert it to string, because obviously this is a number and this is a text. Here we go. So every time we click the button, we will get a random number between 1 to 6. So let me know if you all have the same output. So we change the text. Okay, I'll guess I'll stop sharing right now. Okay, guys. Yeah, we will take a break. Okay, I'm sorry it took us like 1.5 hours. I don't know, I was enjoying, I didn't feel the time. So of course, I guess, I don't know, Huda, do you hear me?
I can hear you then.
Hi. Okay, guys. So we have two options here. As we are only like 8 people in this event, so we can share opinion. I don't know. So the other option is the first option is to take a break and then continue with this code labs. So instead of having a button, we will add an image, a dice image to our application and improve the UI of it. The other option is we end the session here. It's been like almost 2 hours for us. And you can, we still have two more sessions in this for this study jam, for the Android study jam. And we can continue. You can, work at your own, and then we can, share our work together next session and move to the next app. So what do you think? Let's vote, I guess, Huda. What do you think?
I'm good with whatever other students are agreeing
Yeah,
on. So yeah,
yeah,
I'm good
let's
with both.
yeah, can
So
you
let's see.
share your thinking? I don't know, your idea. What do you prefer? How do I go back to the chat panel? Like I lost it somehow. I can't see any. Oh, okay, okay. I found. So, guys, what do you think? Would you like to continue on this, or we can end the session here, but you promise me that you're gonna update your app and have the dice on your application? It's pretty straightforward on the pathway, and keep going like step by step, working with the instructions step by step. You will install you will be able to get the image, and then uh, upload it to your app in the layout folder, and that's it. So it's up to you. If you can hear me, please let me know. We can take like a 10 minutes break and continue, or we can stop here and you can work on the application to improve this app at your own pace. And we can meet in 2 weeks to see, to see your progress on this code labs. Uh, Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. That's correct. But let's hear from the others. Also, the code is provided there for you guys. Yeah, meetup. Yeah, I guess I'm with this as well. Yeah, whoever I can, but I'm okay with anything. I can stay with you, Nathan, and like after, this session is over, like, and we can, see where you are. Yeah, me too. I'm okay. Okay, great. So feel free to leave, guys. I'll stay with Nathan to say his progress. And then please complete the code, finish your roll dice app. Feel free to start with about me application. It's also pretty straightforward. It's text application. There's no like much logic there. And let's meet up in 2 weeks to see where you are. And thank you so much for attending today. It's been, pleasure working with you all. Yeah, see you.
Thanks a lot. Have a great
Bye,
day,
guys.
everyone.
Nathan,
See
feel
you in
free to
2 weeks.
unmute yourself and just jump in. You
I
can
think
share your
the
screen.
regular attendees don't have an option to mute themselves.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, no
that's why I
problem.
made myself a host just
Oh,
to
okay. Thank you,
be able to
Sam. Thank you,
request.
Carrie. Thank you, everyone, for
Thanks,
being here.
everyone. See you next time. Thanks, Dana.
Okay, bye. Okay,
Bye.
I'll take
You can stop the recording, Dana,
yeah, yeah.
if you'd like to.
So